Test. Test. Okay. Just making sure the microphone was working since my last video was silent. Anyway, on to the video. So I was browsing my Twitter profile today, and my posts only exist back to June 7th or so. So I went to my account and checked to see if I could download my Twitter data so that it would store, and sadly that feature isn't working. It says the download your data feature is unavailable right now. Try again at a later date. So I thought I'd poke around, went to my account. Where is it? The content preferences. Where was I just at? I swear to God, I was just looking at it. You just saw it. I'll just hit the back button a few times. Here it is. These are all the ads. It says, these are some of the interests matched to you based on your profile activity and the topics you follow. These are used to personalize your experience across Twitter, including the ads you see. You can adjust them if something doesn't look right. Any changes you make may take a little while to go into effect. As you can see, I've already unchecked a lot of them. It's kind of shitty. Like, I can say I don't like something, and it'll give me ads on that topic. If I want to mute a topic, I have no way of doing so because they tend to put muted topics within the images that you see, so that like they'll bypass the filters, and they also promote content that you blocked, stuff like COVID or Trump or certain corporations or products. I block those, and they continue to harass me and follow me with promoted content. And there's other ways they sneak it in too. Like sometimes they use synonyms. Like I say, I don't want to hear about Congress anymore, so they'll say congressman or congressional, and you've got to like find all the different grammatical ways that the word can sneak in if you want to get rid of it, because they ship you the same content, but they just weasel in some kind of little variant of it that'll continue bothering you. And I have no clue where all of this stuff got in. About 80% of it I've never even related to before. Maybe it's looking at the people I follow and their preferences and trying to generate possibilities, but that's unnatural. I follow only what I want to see, and I don't want to see anything that I don't follow. I've made that setting clear in the settings. So I'm really disappointed in having to do this drudgery to get Twitter to behave properly. And this isn't the first time I've done this. I've done this twice before. I do it about every 3 to 6 months. I go through and I uncheck everything, and then I save it because it's obnoxious. I don't want to hear about anything. I am producing the content. I am following who I want to see content from, and anything extraneous is not in my interest. So I've already done over 200 of these clicks, and I'm wasting my time just trying to get a good quiet environment to work in without too many distractions. And it's never ending. Facebook does the same thing. They have a different screen that's slightly more obnoxious than this one, so Twitter gets a small thumbs up for being better than Facebook. But ideally I wouldn't have to do this, and ideally I could say uncheck all, or don't give me suggested content based on my browsing habits and so on and so forth. Like, come on, Twitter. Come on, guys. This is unlovable. Such a nightmare. 90% of this stuff talks to me inside my head. I have a speaker in my skull, and when I look at an image, it ghostly animates on the screen. Maybe it's just in my eyes as a visual overlay in my eyes. There's some method of contact lens overlay, and I hear it talk in a speaker in my head, so it's like a personal hell of content that never goes away, and I can't ever control what I'm seeing or hearing, so it's like pushed to the extreme, you know. It's like if I was smarter and braver than I am, I would have committed suicide by now, because it's that bad. But I'm kind of a coward, and I'm sort of stubborn. And I don't really know how to kill myself. But if I was a better man, it would be done. I wouldn't exist anymore, and I wouldn't have to put up with this shit. And like, even producing this video to complain is a breach of privacy, because people are gonna look at this and say, oh, he likes Star Trek. Okay. He likes Star Wars, and he likes StarCraft. He also likes Rachel Starr, but that's not on the list. Who the fuck is Taliesin Jaffe? That's like what? I don't know what that is. Why is technology on the list twice? Why are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the list twice? I'm seriously, I don't know how to bitch enough about this. This is like really extremely belligerent advertising that I get on a constant basis, and like, the worst advertisements aren't pushed out, they're integrated into the system, like the COVID notifications, for example, or the trending anti-Trump LBGQTAIFYZ trending topics that just show up over and over again. Really terrorist shit that drags on my intellect, but there's no way to get rid of it. Is that all? Reload. Oh, lovely. Twitter was over capacity. Try again. Okay. I'm your Huckleberry. Oh, my life sucks. Obviously their system isn't working. I put a lot of effort into Twitter, and I shouldn't have trusted it. I put a lot of effort into Facebook, and I shouldn't have trusted it. I put a lot of effort into school, and I shouldn't have trusted it. I put a lot of effort into Renaissance Musings, and I shouldn't have trusted it. How do I get paid to do this stuff? I'm literally a slave. I'm figuratively a slave. I don't get paid jack shit to do any of my work. And I'm doing really good work, and I'm so underappreciated. I'm not appreciated at all, as a matter of fact, because I can't get a single living, breathing human being to comment on my work. They have to be in the room with me here looking at my computer to get it. Which means, like, why am I even producing this video? I'm gonna upload it to Twitch, nobody's gonna watch it. I'm gonna continue to be frustrated. I'm gonna try to get traction and action on different initiatives, and they're all gonna go to waste. Like, I literally reported that, and figuratively, if you want me to repeat myself, I reported that a nuclear device was detonated around July 4th in my neighborhood. I saw it in the sky. There was a big track of smoke going up into the sky, and bang, like a big yellow splotch, and I could see the little rocket missile that was spewing napalm or nuclear fallout or whatever it was, and nobody fucking cared. I didn't get a single word back from anybody about it. I reported it to my guardian. She said, "Oh, it's okay. I hope you feel better." Fuck this shit. I need to kill myself pronto. Too bad I am mass-produced and resurrected constantly. Every time I get killed, I come back from the dead, like a video game character. Because my religion is video games. Fuck my life. Oh well. Is it still over capacity? Life is suffering. I suffered before I earned the punishment from my reaction to the suffering, which only brought me a punishment of more suffering. You can't fight back, or life will get even harder. I'm not depressed or anything. Don't call the cops, I'm not gonna kill myself. But this is too much for one man to handle. And I have very little support in life. In the ways that I need it. Did it stick? It's stuck. Thank God. Doing this is pointless because it'll just grow back. Okay. That's enough bitching for now. I'll upload to Twitter with @TwitterSupport and get nothing from those clowns. Goodbye.